Hey YouTube, so today we are talking about actually how to start your young dogs, your puppies or a dog that's new to you with actually starting to use their food for training. Because some dogs will look at you like, huh? Food training, what does this mean? So the first tip that we've got for you is that daily food allowance, that pot of food that they start each day with. We're going to use that for training. We do not need fancy treats. We do not need to, have anything that's potentially going to upset their tummy. And we've got this pot of value ready to go. We could put that value into a bowl, or we could put that value into dog training games. Second tip that we've got for you is being aware of the age at which your puppy's at. Their eyesight's developing for the first few months of their life.
Interestingly, with eyesight, she's only just started this week, I would say. I probably can do it if I stand actually with us, Tom. So she's just started to be able to catch. But actually, with that, I can't catch a thing. But actually, it's probably only just starting. And don't worry if they don't catch. But actually, the attempt to catch or the eyesight just starting to be there. So at 15 weeks, you can see it's only really, I'd say between 15 and about, between about this age and about 6 months. Good, super. So try and catch, but that only just starts good at this age, right, Tom? It's not
absolutely.
Before now.
And so they're learning to track with their eyes, and that might even be rolling food along the floor. They might not see it. So just being aware of that. So the third tip that we've got for you is actually start to animate this food. Don't just deliver it to their mouth. Let's get them moving for it. Let's get them excited about it. Think about how, if they had a new toy that you might animate that. You're going to do exactly the same when it comes to their food, right? So we're going to roll it. They might do a bit of catching. They might go through your legs. They might go around you. We're using that kind of theory of scarcity, making something a little bit more difficult to get to grow, to grow the desire. Fourth tip that we've got for you is you can then start to transition this into fun games. Now, one of the games that you might transition to might be middle, for example. And below this video, we have a link to teach your dog how to play middle. And literally all it involves is your dog coming around your leg, standing between your legs, and then going again. And so we start to take that desire and that animation and that movement, and we start to turn it into a little bit of a focus game that might allow us to recall our dogs.
And most of all, when you're playing with these guys, I think that you've got to think about, what does this dog in front of me need? Now, she's a border collie. They can often be quite stoic, quite static. So actually with her, trying to keep her in movement is a really nice thing. Good, super. Yep. So catching, I might do a couple of them, but I wouldn't do hours and hours of it. So I wouldn't do loads and loads of it. Nice, good. Whereas something like games like these, really nice for her, especially because they get her to be, hi, good, on my side. And actually for a border collie, getting them to want to come near your side can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge. Yeah. Other things for her, I do quite a lot of thrown food. So I do a lot of thrown food. So she actually has really good tracking when she's throwing. So I've done a lot of that because she's very movement driven. And so I think that for her is suitable. Most of all, make your food fun and actually make it part of each and every day. She gets nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing in a bowl, like nothing. So no food in a bowl at all. And most of all, and I wouldn't feed her for that sit. I don't really want her doing those sits and then I do it again. What I would say is for her, I think about, what do I want in the long run as I'm feeding? Is this something I want in the long run or not? So I'm growing towards the direction that I'm hoping to move to.
So that final tip is train the dog in front of you. You've got this pot of value that they start each day with. Think about where you want that value to go. Do you want it to be in them being close? Do you want it to be in them being still? Do you want them to be moving? Right? You get to decide where this value goes, and that is how to start training your dog with food.
Most of all, guys, last thing, this is daily dinner in the food bowl. I know we've said it once, we'll say it again. It's something that so many people misinterpret. It's just their daily dinner. Each and every day, daily dinner. Don't give it away. Don't throw it down the drain. Utilize your dog's food. If you haven't already, share this video with someone that's gonna love it, someone that's got a dog, someone that's got a puppy. Share it with a friend, family member, sister, brother, long lost lover, and make sure if you haven't already, you've subscribed to our YouTube channel.
Remember, game changers, whatever the dog owning struggle, there's a game for that.
If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to our channel.
And check out our new 25-day online dog training challenge. Watch the videos, play the games, transform your dog owning struggles.
As a loyal YouTube subscriber, you can get a 70% discount through the link in the description below.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to the #1 most transformational dog training podcast on iTunes and Spotify, the Sexier Than a Squirrel podcast.
And remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more live teaching, video content and free training using the links in the description.